Hey guys, Thrasher here. Have you ever noticed that Piccolo's special beam cannon does pierce damage, or Spirit Bomb Goku's Spirit Bomb does explode damage? We're talking about damage types. Let's get into it right now. Okay, so every move in the game has a damage type, and each character has resistances against the different damage types. There are 4 damage types right now, and they are Slice, Pierce, Impact, and Explode. Anything that does not have a specific damage type noted on it is Impact. So your regular Ki Blast, your Ki Blast arts card, your Strike arts card, and your regular Melee Barrage, those are all impact damage unless it says on that specific character that their Strike arts card does a different type of damage. So how do these different damage types work, and how does it change the way the game calculates damage done? So it's actually really simple. The only issue with this is you can't see the damage resistances for each character just by looking in the game. So if we go and look at a character real quick, let's go look at Piccolo, because he's going to be able to show us most of the things we need to see here. So let's open Piccolo up, and we go to show details, go over to arts, and then open his special beam cannon. We see here it deals major pierce damage. So it doesn't do impact damage, which is your standard attack, it does pierce damage. Now what that means is this is going to do the damage that it normally would calculate out to do, and then what it's going to figure out is, okay, what is the pierce resistance of the opponent that I'm fighting? And I will make sure to give you a link to a site that will show you all of the different resistances for each characters. But here's how this works. A character with neutral resistance is at 100. If it's higher than 100 to a specific type, it will reduce the damage, and if it's lower than 100, that character will take bonus damage. So for example, the Extreme Android 19 has 106 to his impact damage. That means as you're playing and you're using Android 19 or you're against Android 19, any damage that's normal impact damage, he will get a 6% resistance to it. So if it was going to normally do 100 damage to him, it will only do 94. And the other is true. So if he, let's say, had a 95 resistance to it, it would do 5% more damage. Now, there's no one in the game yet that has a resistance that's outside of 90 to 110, so that's pretty much a 10% either below or above normal. So we're not at a point yet where knowing these resistances really matters, but if they start really utilizing these values so they're greater in the future, let's say you have the new Spirit Bomb Goku who does explode damage with his special move, and his special move is really the only way you do damage with that character. If you have a unit who has 130 explode resistance, that means 30% of his damage is going to be negated. Spirit Bomb Goku's damage is going to be negated when he hits that unit with 130 explode resistance. So you wouldn't want to use Spirit Bomb Goku's special move against that unit because it would be largely negated. So this isn't something that you necessarily need to be paying super close attention to right now, but it's something that you need to know is in the game and does affect it a little bit and could affect it a lot in the future. Like I said, I will post a link to a site where you can see all the resistances for every single character. Like I said, no one is really crazy out there. Most are around 100. I haven't looked at every single character, so I don't know the value for all of them, but I haven't seen anyone above like a 108, and I don't think I've seen anyone below around a 93-ish. So they're all pretty close to that standard value. It's just something to keep in mind. If you have any more questions about these different damage types, how they work, anything related to them, throw them down in the comments. I'll make sure to get to them. And if you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.